No, there's no land where people walk on their hands, but the knowledge of the ancients people still don't understand. John Mandeville said he saw people with two heads, but I never heard of no documentary on them. But why'd you lie about something so incredibly unbelievable it just boggles the mind? I can't conceive of that at all. So maybe the people that walk on their hands and the people with two heads and the people with tails and all that aren't dead. But when the tall ships came with their smoke and their flame, all these people just went underground, 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 underground. I had a friend who died a number of years ago, but before he went, he did some interesting things. So incredibly indelible, the memory of things he told me that inspired me to make the wet streets glow. An intersuburban adventurer who wandered the streets through the silence and the darkness that made life sweet. And he told me one day of a thing that happened to him when he was tripping on acid just watching the world swim. He met an Indian chief, just like in that Doors movie with Val Kilmer, except that this was no filmer. This was real. They communicated in a secret language that can only be spoken by the holy and the brain damaged. And as they spoke, well, it started to rain. At first just a few drops, then like a plane in Spain. Don't worry, said the chief, I'll take you somewhere dry. And he led him through the rivers of the city of the night. He led him through the rivers of the city of the night. After so many twists and turns they lost count, the chief came to a door that seemed to jump straight out of nothing. My friend was out of breath, he was puffing. The chief opened the door and said, come on in, it's perfectly dry in here, let's get out of the wind. And they both stepped in and the steps went down. Underground, 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 underground. Now my friend claims that they traveled through a storm.